enemy's play.
There's falling in love and treachery as well.
And foolish night watching with the story to tell. Beatrice and Benedict, the heroes of our play, battle with word and wit every day.
But the prince has a plan to unite those two.
A plan that's intended to entertain you. If only if it weren't for the tricks of his brother.
For Hero and Claudia were in love with each other.
And the brother, the villain, the evil Don John, is plotting to wreck all the sweet carrying on. Now to our story, without more ado.
Much ado about nothing is presented to you.
So
join us, our friends, under Messina's sky,
as Senior Benedict and his troops draw nigh.
I learned in this letter that Don Pedro of Aragon comes this night to Messina.
He is very nearby this. He was not thoroughly exhausted when I left him.
How many gentlemen have you lost in this war?
But few of any sort.
I find here that Don Pedro has bestowed much honor on a young Florentine called Claudia.
He has barred himself beyond the province of his age, doing, in the figure of a lamb, the feats of a lion.
Is Senior Montanto returned from the wars or no?
I know none of that name, lady.
My cousin means Senior Benedict of Padua.
Oh, he is returned and as pleasant as ever he was. He has done good service stuffed to his honorable virtues.
It is so indeed. He is no less than a stuffed man.
You must not, sir, mistake my niece. There is a kind of merry war betwixt Signor Benedict and her. They never meet, but there's a skirmish of late between them.
Who is his companion now? He is every month a new sworn brother.
He is mostly in the company of the right noble Claudio.
Oh, Lord, Benedict will hang upon him like a disease. God help the noble Claudio, if he hath caught the Benedict. It will cost him 1,000 pounds ere he ever be cured.
You will never catch that illness, niece.
No, not till a hot January.
Don Pedro is approached.
Good Sir Leonardo, are you come to meet us?
Welcome, your grace. I think this is your daughter. Her mother has many times told me so.
If Signor Leonardo be her father, she would not have his head on her shoulders for all Messina, like him as she is. I wonder that you will always be talking, Signor Benedict. Nobody marks you. Why, my dear Lady Disdain, are you yet living? Is it possible Disdain should die while she has such food to feed it as Signor Benedict? It is certain that I am loved of all ladies, only you excepted. And I would that I had not a hard heart, for truly I love none. A dear happiness to woman, I'd rather for my dog bark at a crow than a man swear he loves me. Keep your ladyship still in that mind, so some gentleman or other shall escape a scratched face. Scratching could not make it worse if it were such a face as yours. Well, you're a rare parrot, teacher. A bird of my tongue is better than a beast of yours. I would my horse had the speed of your tongue. But keep your way. I have done.
Welcome, your grace. Being reconciled to the prince, your brother, I owe you all duty.
I thank you. I'm not of many words, but I thank you.
Benedict, did you know the daughter of Signor Leonardo? I noted her not. Is she not a modest young lady? I pray, tell me truly. How did you like her? Would you buy her? Did you inquire after her? Can the world buy such a jewel? In mine eyes, she is the sweetest lady I ever looked on. I can see yet without spectacles, and I see no such matter. I hope you've no intent to turn husband, have you? I would, though I had sworn the contrary. If Hero would be my wife, is it come to this? Shall I never see a bachelor of 80 again?
What secret has held you here that you followed not to Leonato's?
He's in love with Hero, Leonato's daughter. That I love her. I feel
That she's worthy, I know.
that I neither feel how she should be loved, nor how she should be worthy, is the opinion that fire cannot melt out of me. I will die in it at the stake.
You are ever an obstinate heretic in the contempt of love.
That a woman conceived me. I thank her that she brought me up. I likewise give her most humble thanks. But I will live a bachelor.
I shall see thee, ere I die, look pale with love.
With anger, with sickness, or with hunger, my lord. Not with love.
Well, as time shall show. If you do love fair Hero, cherish it. I will treat with her and with her father, and you shall have her. I know we shall have a reveling tonight, and I assume thy part in some disguise. And tell fair Hero that I am Claudio, then unclasp my heart of my amorous tale, then after to her father I will speak, and the conclusion is, she shall be thine.
What is it, my lord? Why are you thus out of measure bitter? There is no measure. The bitterness is without limit. You should hear reason. What blessing brings reason? I cannot hide what I am. Yes, but you must not make such a full show of it. Your brother is taking you newly into his grace. I had rather be a canker in a hedge than a rose in his grace. It must not be denied, but I am a plain-dealing villain. If I had my mouth, I would bite. If I had my liberty, I would do to my liking. In the meantime, let me be that I am, and seek not to alter me. Can you make no use of your discontentment? I make all use of it, for I use it only. What news, Baraccio?
I can give you intelligence of an intended marriage.
Will it serve any model to build mischief on?
Indeed, it's your brother's right hand.
Who? The most exquisite Claudio?
Even he, I heard it agreed upon that the prince should woo Hero in disguise, having obtained her, give her to Count Claudio.
Come, come. This may prove food to my displeasure. That young startup has all the glory of my overthrow. If I can cross him in any way, I bless myself in every way. You are sure and will assist me?
To the death, my lord.
Woo.
Was not Don John here at supper?
I saw him not. How tartly that gentleman looks. I never can see him, and I am heartburned an hour after. He is too like an image, and says nothing. Not like that Benedict, ever more tattling. By my word, niece, thou wilt never get thee a husband if thou be so shrewd as thy tongue.
I trust you will be ruled by your father.
Well, cousin, I hope to see you one day fitted with a husband.
Not till God makes men of some other metal than earth.
The revelers are entering, brother.
Lady, will you walk about with your friend?
No, you shall pardon me.
Nor will you tell me who you are?
Not now.
He said that I was disdainful and that I had my good wit out of 100 merry tales. Well, this was Signor Benedict who said so. Who's he? I'm sure you know him well enough.
Not I. Believe me.
Did he ever make you laugh? I pray you. Who's he? Why, he is the prince's jester, a very dull fool. I am sure he is in the crowd.
When I meet this gentleman, I'll tell him what you say.
Do.
Are you not Signor Benedict?
You know me well, I am he.
My brother is enamored on Hero. I pray you dissuade him from her. She is no equal for his birth.
How know you he loves her?
I heard him swear his affection.
So did I, too. And he swore he would marry her tonight.
Come, let us go. Let us to the banquet.
Thus answer I in the name of Benedict, who hear this ill news with the ears of Claudio. The prince woos her for himself. Friendship is constant in all things, save the opposite affairs of love. The prince's fool? I'm not so reputed. Oh, she misused me past the endurance of a block. prince hath got your hero. I wish him joy of her. But did you think the prince would have served you thus? Here, my lord, I found him here as melancholy as can be. I told him true that your grace had got the goodwill of this young lady.
The Lady Beatrice has a quarrel to you. The gentleman that danced with her told her she's much wronged by you.
She told me, not thinking I was myself, that I was the prince's jester, hurling jest upon jest at me, that I stood like a man at a mark, with a whole army shooting at me. Her every word stabs. If her breath were as terrible as her words, there were no living near her. She would infect the North Star.
Look, here she comes.
Will your grace command me any service to the world's end? I will go on the slightest errand, now that you can devise to send me on anything, rather than hold 3 words conference with this harpy. You have no employment for me?
None but to desire your good company.
Oh no, sir, here's a dish I love not. I cannot endure my lady tongue.
Come, lady, come. You have lost the heart of Signor Benedict.
Indeed, my lord. I have brought my cousin, whom you sent me to seek.
Here, Claudio, I have wooed in thy name, and fair hero is one. I have spoken with her father, and his goodwill obtained. Name the day of marriage.
Count, take of me my daughter, and with her my fortunes.
Speak, Count, 'tis your cue.
Silence is the perfectest herald of joy. Lady, as you are mine, I am yours.
Thus goes to everyone in the world but I. I may sit in a corner and cry, hi-ho for a husband.
Lady Beatrice, I will get you one.
Oh no, my lord, I beseech your grace pardon me. I was born to speak all mirth and no matter. Cousin, I wish you joy.
My word, a pleasant-spirited lady. She cannot endure to hear tell of a husband.
Oh, by no means.
She were an excellent wife, for Benedict.
They were but a week married. They would talk themselves mad.
Before these two are married, I will take on one of Hercules' labors, which is to bring the Lady Beatrice and Signor Benedict into a mountain of affection, the one with the other. I will have it a match, and you will help me fashion it.
My lord, I am for you.
And I, my lord.
And I, my lord, will do anything to help my cousin to a good husband.
If we can do this, Cupid is no longer an archer. His glory shall be ours. Go with me, and I will tell you my drift. The Count Claudio shall marry the daughter of Leonardo.
Yes, my lord, but I can cross it.
Any bar, any cross, any impediment will be medicinable to me. How canst thou cross this marriage?
Not honestly, my lord, but so covertly that no dishonesty shall appear in me.
Show me how.
I can at any unseasonable instant of the night get Margaret, Hero's maid, to meet me at Hero's window.
What life is it to be the death of marriage?
Draw Don Pedro and Claudio alone to see me at her chamber window, calling Margaret Hero. When they see her disloyalty, all the marriage preparations shall be overthrown.
Be cunning in the work of this, and thy fee is 1,000 ducats.
My cunning shall not shame me.
A man is a fool when he dedicates his behaviors to love. I shall never make me such a fool. One woman is fair, yet I am well. Another is wise, yet I am well. Another virtuous, yet I am well. But till all graces being one woman shall not come into my grace. Rich she shall be, that's certain. Wise, or I'll none. Virtuous, or I'll never purchase her. Fair, or I'll never look on her. Mild, or come not near me. And of good discourse, an excellent musician. And her hair shall be of what color, please God? Ha! The Prince and Monsieur love. I will hide me in the arbor.
See you where Benedict had hid himself?
Oh, very well, my lord.
Come here, Leonardo. What was it that you told me of the other day? That your niece Beatrice was in love with Signor Benedict?
I did never think that lady would have loved any man.
No, I neither, but most wonderful that she would dote on Benedict, whom she in all outward behavior seems ever to abhor.
Is it possible?
Maybe she does, but pretend.
Pretend? There was no such passion so close to the there was no such pretending so close to the passion she shows.
How? How? What effects of passion shows she?
You heard my daughter tell you how.
Down upon her knees she falls, weeps, sobs, beats her heart, tears her hair, prays, curses. Oh, sweet Benedict!
She does indeed. My daughter says so.
Has she made her affection known to Benedict?
No, and swears she never will. That's her torment.
It were good that Benedict knew of it.
To what end? He would make but a sport of it and torment the lady worse. Hero thinks surely Beatrice will die, for she says she will die if he loves her not, and she will die if she makes her love known, and she will die if he woos her.
I love Benedict well, but I wish he'd modestly examine himself to see how much he is unworthy to so good a lady.
My lord, will you walk? Dinner is ready.
If he does not go on her after this, I will never trust my expectation.
Let there be the same net spread for her. Let us send her to call him into dinner.
This can mean a trick. They have the truth of this from Hero. Love me? Why, it must be returned. They said, too, that she would rather die than give any sign of affection. I did never think to marry. I have railed so long against marriage, but doth not the appetite alter? When I said I would die a bachelor, I did not think I should live till I were married. Here comes Beatrice. By this day, she's a fair lady. I do spy some marks of love in her.
Against my will, I am sent to bid you come in to dinner.
Fair, Beatrice. I thank you for your pains.
It took me no more pains for those things than you take pains to thank me.
You take pleasure in the message, then?
Yea, just so much as you may take upon a nice point. Farewell.
Ha! Against my will, I'm sent to bid you come into dinner.
There's a double meaning in that.
And whisper in her ear that I and Ursula walk in the orchard, and all our talk is of her.
I will make her come presently.
Now, Ursula, when Beatrice comes this way, walk with me, this way up and down.
But are you sure that Benedict loves Beatrice so entirely?
So says the prince and my new betrothed Claudio.
And did they bid you tell her of it?
They did, but I persuaded them never to let Beatrice know of it.
Why did you so?
Nature never framed a woman's heart of prouder stuff than Beatrice. Disdain and scorn ride sparkling in her eyes, despising what they look on. She cannot love. No, rather, I will go unto Benedict and counsel him to fight against his passion.
We have caught her, madam.
If it proves so, loving goes by chance. Some Cupids kills with arrows, some with traps.
What fire is in mine ears? Can this be true? Stand I, condemned for pride and scorn so much? Contempt, farewell, and maiden pride, adieu. No glory lives behind the back of such. And Benedict
to bind up our loves in a holy band. I'm not as I've been.
So say I.
I hope he'd be in love. I have a toothache. Old Signor, walk aside with me. I've studied 8 or 9 wise words to speak with you, which these hobby horses must not hear. About Beatrice.
My lord and brother, I would speak with you, and Count Claudio may hear too, for what I would speak of concerns him.
What's the matter?
You mean to be married tomorrow?
You know he does.
I know not that, when he knows what I know.
If there be any impediment, disclose it now.
You might think I love you not. Judge better of me by that I now will show you. And when you have seen more, heard more, proceed accordingly.
Hero!
If you love her, then tomorrow wed her. But it would better fit your honor to change your mind.
May this be so?
Oh, day untowardly turned.
Oh, plague right well prevented.
Are you good men and true? Yea! You are thought here most senseless and fit men for the watch, being chosen here for the prince's watch. This is your charge. You are to bid any man to stop in the prince's name.
How if he will not stop?
Why then, take no note of him and let him go.
If he will not stop when he is bidden, then he is none of the prince's subjects. Let him go, and think yourselves be rid of the name.
True. You are to meddle with none but the prince's subjects. You shall also make no noise on the streets, for the watch of babble and talk is most tolerable and not to be endured.
But we would rather sleep than talk.
We know what belongs to a watch.
Why, you speak like an ancient and the most quiet watchman, for I cannot see how sleeping should offend.
What if we catch a thief?
If you catch a thief, the most peaceful way is for you to show him so for what he is and steal out of your company.
If you hear a child cry in the night, call a nurse and bid her still it.
How if the nurse be asleep and will not hear us?
Well then, depart in peace, and let the child wake her with crying. Well, neighbors, good night. Be any matters of weight, call me up.
Well, neighbors, we hear our charge.
Let us go sit here upon the church bench tilted.
And then all to bed.
Navarro, forward with thy tale.
I have earned of Don John 1,000 ducats. I have tonight wooed Margaret, the lady hero's gentlewoman by the name of Hero. Don John placed the prince and Claudia watching.
And thought that Margaret was Hero?
The two of them did.
We charge you with the prince's name. Stop!
Call it Master Constable.
Master!
Never speak.
We charge you, let us obey you to go with us.
Come, peace will obey you. Attire.
Good morrow, sweet hero.
How now? Do you speak in this sick too?
I am out of all other tune, methinks. In truth, I am exceedingly ill.
Here, get you some of this distilled Cardius Benedictus. It will ease your heart.
Benedictus? Why Benedictus? Do you have some meaning in this Benedictus?
No, I have no meaning. I am not such a fool to think that you are in love, or that you can be in love, or that you will be in love.
Madam, come. They're ready to fetch you to church.
Help me to dress, good cousin, good Margaret, good Ursula.
What would you have with me, honest neighbor?
Marry, sir, I'd have some confidence with you that discerns you nearly.
Brief, I pray you, for you see, it is a busy time with me.
Indeed, this is it, sir.
Yes, in truth it is, sir.
What is it, my good friends? I would fain know what you have to say.
Well, sir, our watch tonight have taken a couple of us as errant knaves, as any in Messina.
Oh, good old man, sir. He will be talking. As they say, when the age is in, the wit is out. His wits are not so blunt as our desire. Well said, neighbor Burgess. When two men ride on a horse, one must ride behind. Alas, good neighbor.
Neighbors, you are tedious.
Oh, not us, your officers, your worship. But we're tedious as the king who has bestowed all on you, your worship.
All your tediousness on me, eh?
Aye, and more than this.
Indeed, neighbors. I must leave you.
Our watch and I have indeed comprehended 2 atrocious persons, and will have them examined this morning before your worship.
Take their examination yourself and bring it me. I am now in great haste, as it may appear unto you.
Go, good partner, go get the judge. We're now to examination these men.
And we must do it wisely.
Meet me at the jail.
Francis, you may begin.
You come hither, my lord, to marry this lady?
No. To be married to her, friar. You come to marry her.
My lady, you come hither to be married to this count?
I do.
If either of you know of any reason why you should not be joined, I charge you to utter it.
Know you any, hero?
None, my lord.
And you freely give me your daughter?
As freely, son, as God did give her me.
Then there, Leonardo, take her back again. Give not this rotten orange to your friend. She is but the sign and semblance of her honor, but she has none.
What do you mean, my lord?
I mean not to be married.
Is my lord well that he doth speak of me? Have I ever seemed untrue?
What man was he that talked with you yesternight? Out at your window between 12 and 1.
I talked with no man at that hour, my lord.
Leonardo, I am sorry you must hear. Upon my honor, myself, my brother, and this count did see her, hear her, at that hour last night, speak words of love to another man.
Hero, dead I think. Help uncle, help friar.
Come, let us go. These things, come thus to light, smother her spirits.
Death is the fairest cover for her shame. What, dost thou look up?
Why should she not?
Why does not every earthly thing cry shame upon her? Why were you ever lovely in my eyes? Sir, be patient. For my part, I'm so attired in wonder, I know not what to say.
Hear me a little. By noting of this lady, I have seen her distressful blushes. To me, she is falsely charged. This is some strange mistake in the princess. Pause a while and let my counsel sway in your case. Your daughter here, the princess left for dead. Keep her here a while and publish it that she is dead indeed.
What will this do?
Because she died upon the instant she was accused, she shall be lamented, pitied, and excused. This record of her death shall change evil thoughts to pity. So it will fare with Claudio that once he hears that she has died upon his words, then shall he mourn, wish that he had not so accused her. Come, lady, die to live, This wedding day perhaps wasn't prolonged. Have patience and endure.
Lady Beatrice, have you wept all this while?
Yes, and I will weep a little while longer. Hero is wrong, she is undone.
Surely I do believe your fair cousin is wronged. I do love nothing in this world as well as you. Is that not strange?
I was just about to protest that I loved you. I love you with so much in my heart that there's none left to protest.
Is there any way to show such friendship? Come, bid me do anything for you.
Kill Claudio.
Ha! Not for the wide world!
You kill me to deny it. Farewell.
No, Terry, sweet Beatrice.
Let me go.
We'll be friends first.
You dare easier be friends with me than fight my enemy? Is Claudio thine enemy? Is he not approved in the height of villain that has slandered, scorned, and dishonored my kinswoman? Oh, that I were a man. What? Build up her hopes until they come to take hands? And then with public accusation, uncover slander. Oh, that I were a man. I would eat his heart in the marketplace. Sweet hero, she is wrong, she is slandered, she is undone. I cannot be a man with wishing, therefore I will die a woman with grieving.
Stay, Beatrice. By this hand, I love thee.
Use it for my love some other way than swearing by it.
Think you in your soul that Claudio has wronged Hero?
Yes, as sure as I have a thought or a soul.
Enough. I am engaged. I will challenge him. I will call him out and fight him. Go comfort your cousin. I must say she is dead. And so, farewell.
Is our whole disassembly up here?
Which be the malefactors?
Indeed, that I am, and my partner.
But which are the offenders that are to be examined?
What is your name, friend?
Braccio.
Pray, write down Braccio. And yours, sirrah?
I am a gentleman, sir, and my name is Conrad.
Write down Master Gentleman Conrad. Masters, it's proven already that we are little more than false knaves. How answer you for yourselves?
Sir, we say to you we are none.
Have you written down that they are none?
Master Constable, you go not the way to be examined. You must call forth the watch that are their accusers.
Let the watch come forth. Masters, I charge you, in the prince's name, accuse these men.
This man said, sir, that Don John, the prince's brother, was a villain.
Write down Prince John, O villain.
What else?
That he has earned Don John 1,000 ducats for accusing the lady hero wrongfully.
What else, fellow?
And that Count Claudio didn't mean to disgrace Hero before the whole assembly.
And not marry her.
O villain! Thou wilt be condemned to everlasting redemption for this. Write that down.
Prince John is this morning secretly stolen away, and in this manner was Hero accused, and upon the grief of this suddenly died. Master Constable, let these men be bound and brought to Leonato's.
Combine them, you nutty varlet!
Away, you are an ass!
Write down that I am an ass! Sir, let it be written in black and white, this offender did just call me an ass. I beseech you, let it be remembered in his punishment!
My heart doth tell me that Hero is betrayed, and that shall Claudia know, and so shall the prince and all those that dishonor her. You have killed my child.
God knows I loved my niece, and she is dead, slandered to death by villains. My heart is sorry for your daughter's death, but on my honor she was charged with nothing but what was true.
Shall I speak a word in your ear? You are a villain. I jest not. I will make it good how you dare, with what you dare, and when you dare. You have killed the sweet lady, and her death shall fall heavy on you.
He has challenged you?
Most sincerely.
Officers, what offense have these men done?
Indeed, sir, they had committed false report. Moreover, they had spoken untruths. Secondarily, they are slanderers. 6, and lastly, they have belied a lady. Thirdly, they have verified unjust things. And to conclude, they are lying knaves.
What's this? This learned constable is too cunning to be understood.
My prince, I've deceived your very eyes. What your wisdom could not discover, these shallow fools have brought to light. They overheard me confessing how Don John, your brother, paid me to slander Lady Hero. How you were brought under the window and saw me court Margaret. How you disgraced her when you should have married her. The lady is dead upon mine and my master's false accusations.
Runs not this speech like iron through your blood?
Which is the villain?
If you not know your wronger, look upon me alone.
No, not so, villain. Here stand a pair of honorable men that had a hand in it. I thank you, princess, for my daughter's death. Rank it with all your high and worthy deeds. Impose on me what penance your invention can lay upon my sin. Yet sinned I not but in mistaking. You shall tell the people with Masita here how innocent she died. Tomorrow morning, come you to my house. My brother has a daughter just alike as Hero. Marry her in Hero's stead, and so dies my revenge.
Oh, noble sir, your overkindness does wring tears from me. I do embrace your offer. Until tomorrow.
Go. I discharge you of your prisoner, and I thank you for your service.
I leave an errant knave with your worship, which I beseech your worship to correct yourselves of others. I humbly give you to leave to depart, and if a merry meeting may be wished, God prohibit it! Come, neighbor!
Come, bring you these fellows on.
must entreat your help, I think.
To do what, senor?
To bind me or undo me. One of them. Signor Leonardo, your niece regards me with an eye of favor, and we have agreed to be joined in a state of honorable marriage.
My heart is to your liking. Here comes the Prince and Claudia. Good morrow, Prince. Good morrow, Claudio. Are you yet determined to marry my brother's daughter? Call her forth, brother.
This lady is she, and I do give you her.
Let me see your face.
No, that you shall not, till you take her hand before this holy friar and swear to marry her.
Give me your hand before this holy friar. I am your husband, if you like of me.
And when I lived, I was your other wife. And when you loved, you were my other husband.
Another hero?
Hero that is dead.
One hero died defiled, but I do live. And surely as I do, I am a maid.
She died, my lord, but only while the charge lived.
Now, forward with the celebration.
Wait, friar, where's Beatrice? Do you not love me?
No more than reason.
Why, then your uncle and the prince and Claudia have been deceived, for they swore that you did.
Do you not love me?
No, no more than reason.
Why then my cousin, Margaret and Ursula, are much deceived, for they swore you did. They swore that you were almost sick for me. They swore that you were well nigh dead.
Come, cousin, I'm sure you love the gentleman.
And I'll be sworn upon it that he loves her. For here's a paper written in his hand, a sonnet to Beatrice.
And here's another, containing her affection unto Benedict.
A miracle! Here's our own hands against our hearts. Come, I will have thee. But by this light, I take thee for pity.
I would not deny you, but I yield upon great persuasion, and partly to save your life, for I was told you were in consumption.
Come, come, we are friends. Let's have a dance ere we are married, that we may lighten our own hearts and our wives' heels. Play music!
My lord, your brother John is taken in flight and brought armed men back to Messina.
Think not on him till tomorrow. I'll devise a brave punishment for him. Strike up, pipers! How dost thou, Benedict, the married man?
I'll tell thee what, Prince. Since I intend to marry, the world can say nothing against it. Prince, thou art sad. Get thee a wife. Get thee a wife.
Good job, Beth.
You did great.
That was fun, Johnny. You're like Claudia. You look like Claudia. He kind of reminded me of you.
That's what he said. I said that to him. You guys look like
You look like Leonardo.